Hello guys, ghouls and gals, and welcome back to the archives. I'm your host, Nick Nightmare, and today we'll be talking about the 10th anniversary of the Golden Child of Mascot Horror, and the updates that come with it, as well as some of the upcoming plans for my own channel. So in late July, the Scott Games Twitter account made a post regarding the special 10-year anniversary celebration for the series. This celebration will be commemorated by 8 new developments in the franchise over the first week of August. The first was the release of My Pop Goes, which was a small arcade game based off of the Pop Goes fan project. It's a simple, cheap little game, and it has tons of fun minigames and unlockables. This was then followed by the Joy of Creation remake demo, which was another fan project released back in 2018, even before the FNaF Sister Location release. This was a heart-pumping, edge-of-your-seat survival game in which your goal is to find Freddy hiding in your office to make time progress. Freddy would show up on the cameras and could only be warded away by flashing the light directly in his eyes, with missing causing him to hide away. Foxy would wait behind the cameras, ready to attack if you shine your light in his eyes, but could be beaten by aiming the cameras directly in his eyes. Bonnie would hide in the corners of your screen, ready to take out the camera if you look him in the eyes, or ready to steal your flashlight batteries if you flash your light at him. And Chica would appear from the ceiling, being lured into the office by the cries of her cupcakes. Having to balance all of this as well as trying to keep your power from running out is difficult and stressful, but makes for a really fun play. These first 2 days of the celebration showcase Scott's love and appreciation for FNaF fan projects, which he has always been very clear on. It's just nice to see that he gets to celebrate these talented individuals. The next release was an interactive novel by the name of Five Nights at Freddy's VIP. Interactive novels, for those of you who may not know, are essentially choose-your-own-adventure books where the book will give you a few options, and depending on the option you chose, it will instruct you to flip to a different page of the book. I myself do not currently own the book, but it does look interesting, and I would highly recommend looking into it, as interactive novels are always a fun time. The next day, we got our second interview between Scott Cawthon and Daco, and while I am not going to go over what topics they discussed here, I will be leaving a link below to the interview. The 5th day was probably the one I was most excited for though, as we got a mystery FNaF collaboration announcement. For the entire day, me and my friend Minibot Plays, or Minnie, were just sitting in a call and discussing what the possibilities were for a collaboration. The obvious answer everyone was theorizing was Fortnite, as they had made a collaboration announcement for the exact same day. However, it was revealed that they were actually collaborating with Fall Guys instead, leaving everyone to ponder what the true collab would be. Many different accounts began to troll online stating their collaboration with FNaF, with the most convincing being from Markiplier himself through his cloak brand, in which they re-released past FNaF collaboration clothing before finally letting everyone know that they were, in fact, not the true collaboration. Scott hopped from streamer to streamer, making jokes about the collaboration, obviously enjoying the chaos he had created. And then, finally, at 6 p.m., very clever, we got what was absolutely my dream collaboration. Five Nights at Freddy's x Dead by Daylight. I know many people out there were not very hyped for FNaF and DBD and wanted in something like Fortnite, but let me make an argument for my case. FNaF makes more sense in DBD than it does Fortnite. I get that Fortnite is collaboration, the game, but every horror icon they release in Fortnite just looks kind of goofy and goes mostly unused in my experience. For the longest time, I didn't even realize we had skins for Michael Myers, Xenomorph, and even Demogorgon in Fortnite, because I would never see anyone using them. Meanwhile, skins such as Marvel skins or big celebrity skins you will see in every other game. But Dead by Daylight makes the most sense because of the fact that each collaboration is different, because each killer and each survivor come with their own special powers, perks, and sometimes even maps. From a creative standpoint, FNaF x DBD makes the most sense to me because it provides the most freedom for creativity with both Scott Games and behavior. Am I talking out of my ass to justify my two favorite game franchises collaborating? Maybe, but I feel my bullshit at least has some merit to it. Now, to move on to the next announcement, we were told of a brand new Steel Wool project in the FNaF franchise, a new trailer for The Secret of the Mimic. And from the trailer alone, this looks like an amazing step in the right direction on Steel Wool's part. as the trailer is uneasy and the design of the mimic is amazing. But we shall see in 2025 when the game releases. The next release in the FNaF franchise was the demo for 5 Laps at Freddy's, because every franchise needs a kart racer, as stated in Scott's tweet. 5 Laps at Freddy's is a standard party kart racer like that of Mario Kart, a simple and fun FNaF game, and while Scott did state that he wanted to keep the franchise mostly fit the horror game genre, I feel this would make sense as it feels like something Fazbear Entertainment themselves would release. And finally, on the 8th day of the FNaF celebration, we got the announcement of the release of Into the Pit, a 2D stealth horror puzzle game. This was another release I was watching closely and looking forward to, and my first impression on the game, it's really fun. I enjoyed it a lot, and I feel as if the tension is held very well throughout the game. I have yet to finish it, but if I can ever remember to edit the recordings, you can expect to see that on my second channel, which I haven't posted on in a while. Oopsie. And finally, as a little bonus for the end of the celebration, Scott released some peeks at the script for the upcoming FNaF 2 movie. A very, very exciting celebration to say the least, and overall a good way to commemorate the 10th anniversary of Five Nights at Freddy's. Now, as I promised, I do also have some updates for my own channel. I will be trying to keep up with the monthly upload schedule, but I am unfortunately a college student, and on top of that, I am also human, so sometimes I will either forget to record, script, or simply will not have time to. That being said, I am trying to stay dedicated to said schedule, and if not exact, I will at least try to mostly adhere to it. Now, in terms of future videos, here's what I have planned. First off, of course, will be a small filler video, most likely Dead by Daylight, but just something to give me more time to work on my bigger project. My FNaF retrospective video, while a fun video I made, was made while I was still extremely new to the platform, and was still working with a program called Clipchamp, which, while it was an easy and affordable option, it was also prone to crashing permanently, to the point that I had to delete it and re-download it, completely getting rid of my progress at times. Because of this, the video in the end felt extremely rushed and had many audio problems with it. So I will be starting to re-script the video and remake it. Once I have it uploaded, I will be deleting the old video, but I may leave it up for a couple days just to compare my progress. Now, I will have another filler video going back to DVD lore content, because that is something I haven't touched on in a hot minute, and after that, it comes time for my long-awaited video that I've both been looking forward to and dreading. The FNaF lore deep dive. This will be another video on the longer side, and some of the information cannot be completely confirmed because we all know how FNaF is. However, I will be doing my best to research and confirm everything within the lore and present it in the most accurate way possible. Now, I have also made mentions of my secondary channel. I also wanted to announce I will actually be trying to upload there more frequently, so you all can expect videos there from now on, including some oldies that went unposted for a little too long, but with that, I must call it here. Thank you all for joining me once again in the archives. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Please feel free to leave a comment down below on any other games you all may want to see, or if you liked the celebration or disliked the celebration, please let me know. I would love to hear everyone's thoughts on it. And as always, I hope to see you all in the archives again soon. Goodbye for now.